Small patches of scrub grow in the pit of an extinct crater on the shore of Lake Rudolph. And then, look at all these patches of green. The site of a volcano long ago breathes steam through the foliage on its crater, just as it has done for a century without exploding. See that? See that? Clouds of Danakil dust roll around a tribal hut of mats tied over a stick frame, almost obscuring the Ethiopian humped cattle behind. Here, there's the hut. There's all the cattle. The flat bottom of the Danakil Desert, strangely lush during Ethiopia's brief but violent rainy season, glistens with water as the river awash overflows to form a braid of narrow streamlets. The water spills down from the grassy highlands, dividing and reuniting around patchy thorn scrub in its path. This annual wetting sustains the trees throughout the year, but the grasses that make this scene so green grow only for a brief period after the rains. And all the trees sprouting up after rains. The Karam-Salt Lake stretches away as far as the eye can see, geometrically patterned as it dries and cracks after the summer rains. In time, the raised ridges will disappear under the harsh, abrasive force of the desert winds. Oh, this kind of looks like a turtle shell. Giant turtle shell, to be exact. Hot springs create these cracks in Karam's Mount Dalol, sprouting iron yellow salt solution that overnight can dry into 6-foot pinnacles. Look at all these arches. Itch. Pools of concentrated brine lie glassily between filigree borders of yellow mineral salts near the crater on top of Mount Dalol. Both the pools and their borders are created by the hot springs or fumaroles that spew salty water over the wide areas of the hill. See that? When the water cools, it is trapped by its own salts, which gradually crystallize layer after layer and turn yellow from the iron they have picked up on the ground. As the water evaporates, it becomes saltier. It turns progressively deeper shades of green. You see all that? Color has faded from this gray Fermora on Mount Dalol, as it will form the other hot springs when their water supply diminishes. See, it's diminishing. Isolated chimney formations and vertical cliffs mark the ragged southwest corner of Mount Dalol. The chimneys are salt columns. Up to 80 feet high, they were formed because their white caps of gypsum, a relatively insoluble mineral, diverted the eroding summer rains to the surrounding unprotected salt where deep gullies were eaten away. See that? Pinnacles of salt, chiseled by erosive summer rains, bend up from the glistening Karam-Salt Lake background. Their needle-like shape contrasts with the spot salt block left in the picture, which resisted erosion because it is protected by a cap of less soluble gypsum. The ring pattern of both pinnacles and block was formed as the salt was deposited in layers over millennia. See that rock? And this is the Salt Lake, as you can see here. Great white pelicans, at ease on their breeding colony on Lake Shala, reveal that the bottom half of their immense beak is made of skin, where the pelicans submerge their heads during fishing. This flexible pouch distends to an enormous size with a capacity over 2 gallons of water and serves as a scoop for catching the fish. These are great white pelicans. Captured at the instant of landing on its return from a day's fishing, a great white pelican spreads the flight's feathers in the tips of its massive wings. They span 9 feet to reduce speed and make a neat slow touchdown among its swimming companions, 2 adults and 2 young birds. They're flying. An adult pelican, regurgitating the fish as it caught in the day's hunting, opens its beak to let a chick stretch in its brown neck deep into the expansive parental throat. See that? And there's the baby.